Hello, this is Christine with Cocoa Daisy, and today I wanted to show you, first of all, the new Carpe Diem planners that are available. A lot of you have these, have ordered them, are thinking about ordering them, and I wanted to show you how you can take a planner, like the Simple Stories Carpe Diem planner, and use our kits in these planners. You don't have to just use what came with it. So I want to show you how to dress it up. I'm going to also show you how to dress it up in 3 steps with our regular December kit, and then throw in the planner add-on kit for December, and then also our special Christmas planner kit that we did this year. And so it's a lot of fun. There's a lot we can do with this, but this is how you get it. It comes like this. It has this cute dashboard in it, and then it has every month in here. It goes through, it's got the different tabs for the months, then it has a monthly overview, and then it has a few other pages inside of it. This is the Robin's Egg Blue, which is really pretty. And then I also have I think they call this the Coral, which is pretty too. Either of these work really cute with the December colors, but I thought the blue I liked the best. So we're gonna go with the blue. I'm gonna show you how to kind of spruce that up with our kits, because they do work perfectly with our kits. So this is the December planner kit, and I always use the A5 size, and the Carpe Diems only come in A5 size. So I'm gonna show you what's in the kit a little bit first, and then I'll show you what we do with it. It's got the A5 inserts. Set that stuff aside. And they're these really fun Christmas colors, but it's not totally Christmas. When we designed these, I wanted them to have a nod to Christmas, but not necessarily be overflowing with Christmas. So that's why you've got these colors that kind of work with the season, but they're also beautiful and bright. I loved the mix of pink in with it. I thought it was really bright and fun. Then the other thing that we did is throw in some cats, because to me, cats in Christmas trees seem to work. Cats chasing tinsel, cats knocking down trees. That just seemed to make sense to me. So we threw them in, and they're just so cute. Even if you're not like a big cat person, I have a dog named Blue, and we don't own a cat, but I just thought they were so stinking cute. So they're a lot of fun. This little guy peeking over the Thursday, he's so cute. You see that? So they're a lot of fun. So even if you're not necessarily what you'd say a cat person, that you don't have one in real life, it doesn't matter, because they're on your planner pages and they're just cute. So so here's the main tab, the monthly tab. Here are the kind of weekly overview pages, and then you have your week in review, we call it. So you can kind of plan out your week ahead, and then of course we have the daily pages. Oh, let me show you the fronts and backs of these, because there's always more designs on them. So you've got a nice little checklist, great for making your Christmas shopping list. I apologize for this little light speck here, but it's nice and bright and sunny here today, so we're going to use that. Otherwise it's gloomy this time of year in Michigan. And then this is cute. You've got the little kitty with the bow on his head. He's in a box, because that's what kitties do. And then another great list making page. And then we get to our daily pages. And we like to I don't know if you can see the little candy cane. We like every month to just do a little something different with the glasses. So we'll always throw in a little something different. And this time it has the candy cane, the little kitty and the mouse. And then some people have talked about journaling on their pages. And I wanted to mention this area in the middle there on your daily spread. This is notes and ideas. It's a great place to write down journaling, or if you want to use the kit as kind of a diary, that's a great spot to write down just everyday thoughts, journaling, quotes that your kids might make. So that's kind of a cute place to keep a record of those things. So there's the set of pages. And then the kit also comes with this really cute washi tape. Perfect colors to match the planner. Isn't that cute? Polka dots, gotta love polka dots. And then a couple little sticky notes, little notepads. And what I liked about these is they have the cats, which match the theme a little bit, but they're also thin little stacks of notes. So it's not a big bulky notepad. These kind of fit in really nice in your planner. And then adorable kitty stamps. And I'm gonna read to you some because it's kind of small, it might be hard to see. But it says, just roll with it, you got this, save it for another day, time for a cat nap, I need a donut, are you ready for this, list it, don't forget. And then it has the kitties, it's got this cute one with a little hat, perfect for winter, and then the little ball of yarn, and then the little mouse. So, oh, and there's an arrow. So it's not just cats, you can add these cute little notes here and there in your planner to help you remember things. We tried to do things that were definitely planner related, and then the cute little kitties to go with it. So those are stamps you can use to decorate your pages, whatever you want to do, your even notepads, you can decorate a lot of different things with these little guys. And then, speaking of notepads, then we have the little notepad with a little kitty, polka dots, of course. And then our sticker sheet, great sticker sheet. It's got, put a bow on it, which I think is funny, naughty or nice. And then your tabs, your ring reinforcers, just a lot of little things you can use on your pages. I love these little corner circle slice ones. Those are cute, pie sliced ones. And then in the little bag that comes with it, and I love this card. This card is so cute. I don't know if you can, oop, I got it upside down. There you go. It says you are here. And if you look real close, the words on it are actually days of the week. So it's really kind of cute little card. Anyway, and then in the goodie bag, we have these little word balloons, which would be cute on a page as reminders or notes, or even if you have like your monthly tab and there's a special day you want to make a notation on, those are cute to do that with. And then there's a couple other little goodies in here. There's a couple of kind of the bright fuchsia pink little planner clips. And then our charm with, it says, make it happen, and it's got the little kitty with the bow on his head, which is so cute. So that's all the stuff that comes in the main planner kit. And so if I were going to put these in my planner, this is what I would do with them. And I wanted to show you how well they fit in the Carpe Diem. What I would do, this is a cute little dashboard, so I would actually just leave that on. And then I put my planner pages in, and they go right on. So the 6-hole punch, A5 fits perfect. You don't have to punch the holes, nothing. So this is kind of some neat information you might want to keep. It's got kind of an overview. I would leave that in. And then I would maybe leave in these month in reviews, and then I would take out a bunch of these pages maybe for later, maybe leave them in for January, take them all out of the other months if you don't want your planner too bulky. You can, without taking anything out, still totally fit all of this in the planner. That's not a problem at all. So this is kind of pretty. So if you're getting just the main kit, this is what I would do. Let's slide this little guy in here. Put our charm on. And then these little guys. Cute right there. I would put these here so that I have them. And then your clips. So you have those, and then I would take the stickers and put those there. And then the stamps, you could slide them in here. There's plenty of room if you wanted to, so that you have them with you, but you don't have to. Those, you can probably put with your stamps and your inks. And then again, with the washi tape, you probably wouldn't fit that necessarily in your planner. You carry that in your little pen bag. So that's how I would set up my planner with the main kit. Now, if you want to dress it up a little bit. Then we have, every month we have a planner add-on that coordinates with the main kit. And this month, this is what it looks like. And in this, I'll show you what comes in this. It's got some cute stuff. So in this, there is a set of Post-it notes. There's 4 of them, and these are thick. I mean, these are gonna last a long time. There's a lot in there. This cute overlay, and I don't know if you can see it. It's got the lime circles, which are really cute. So that's for making a dashboard. And then cute stickers that Arlie designed for us. So these are custom stickers. And these are nice, small little ones. There's a lot of little word ones. There's little triangles, little circles. Lots of cute stuff in that one. And then in the little packet, there's 3 clips. And it depended on which, they were assorted. So some of them got more of the pink clips. This one has the black polka dot, the lime green, and then the blue. And then a pink tassel. And then the little journal note cards. These are 4x4. And that's all of them. So you can see those. So that's what came in the planner add-on. Now let me show you what I would do with that. So we have, this is what we had for the basic kit. This is the main planner kit. And then what I would do, if I had, this is how I would change this out. Just take your overlay and cut it to fit the size, punch the holes in, and then I would take this one out, and I would put this one in, and then if you could leave this charm from the main, or if you wanted to change that out to the tassel, if you liked pink more, you could totally do that. And then you have more stickers, so you can add those back in. And then I would go with, I liked this black polka dot because it matched the, so I would add one of those here so that I had it. And then if you look at all of the little cards that came in it, now some of them are cat related, some of them are real subtle, like this gold foil one, which is really cute. And then some of them are just more plain, more non-themed. So you can go either route, but these are so cute for just punching and putting here and there in your pages, or actually if you wanted to add them to the backs of some of your pages just as more decoration, you can do that. But I chose this one, which I thought was cute because it had the little graph in the middle. And what I did is I punched the 3 holes on here. And what you can do then is you can put it in your planner. And a couple different things you can do with this. It's a great size. If you wanted to take some of these stickies and use them, what you could do is, because they're thick, you don't want to put all that bulk in your planner. So I would just peel off a few of them. And then I would just put them on here. So then I have little flag post-its whenever I need them. They're right on my page. And I can move this around to whatever, by my bookmark or whatever pages I'm on for that month. So that makes a cute little handy little thing for that. The other thing you could do if you're more into using your planner kind of as memory keeping, this square is perfect for cutting out a photo. Put that right in the middle of that. So that would be really cute to put a little photo in there and keep it in the middle of your planner. The other thing you can do with the dashboard that's nice, because it is this acetate, you don't have to worry about things coming or sticking to papers and maybe taking off part of the paper with it. Because it's the acetate, it won't do that. You can move it around without any problem. So this would be a cute place also to store some Post-its. It would be right there on your dashboard. So that's a cute way to use that. So that is what I would do if I were going to dress it up like that. Now, if we moved on and we went one more step, and you were one of the lucky people to get our Christmas planner kit. How cute is that? I absolutely adored the packaging. I thought it was like a present, which is what we wanted it to be. So this is what came in the Christmas planner kit. It all comes in this cute little pouch, which is like absolutely perfect color to match this particular planner and our planner pages. And I loved, if you look real close in the wood grain, there's little hearts, which I think are sweet. So all of these goodies. So you'll have this little pouch that you can use for your pencils. You can keep your extra stickers, the notepads that when you cut them down, they'll fit perfectly in here. Your washi tape, stamps. It's a great pouch for keeping the extra stuff and taking it with you with your planner. So there's the little pouch. And then it came with, from Hot Pink Fluff, cute tassels. A red gem pen. And then we made all of these bows, cute little glitter bow. A set of pocket cards or journaling cards, and from Pretty Little Studio, aren't those cute? And phrase stickers. And I like that they're a little, the bluish green, the aqua here, is a really pretty complement. And then the red. So those are just little phrase stickers. Some alpha stickers in the green. Arrow stickers. You can always use arrow stickers. And I thought these were great because for dating all of your pages, 1 through 31, awesome. And more stickers, cute. And one thing I wanted to show you, which is kind of neat, Melissa from Pretty Little Studio, let's see, on a number of her backer boards that she packages in, let me see if this one has one, she will put cute little die cuts like that. Isn't that adorable? So you could totally, and I love that you're not wasting the packaging. How awesome is that? So you can cut that out and put that in your planner. You could cut it out, use it as a tag for a present. You could make it into a card. So cute. So it's a great, I love that she does that because then you don't feel like you're using the packaging, just throwing it away. So that's adorable. And then, let's see, our dashboard cards. Now there's 6 of each in each size. So you have the A5 size and you have the personal size. And they're the same design. So I'll just show you on the A5. So Arlie designed these and they match everything in there a little bit more Christmassy because this is the Christmas planner kit. So there's the December candy cane wishes and mistletoe kisses. How cute is that? 'Tis the season, little Siamese kitty with attitude. He's not thrilled about that antler hat. And then a real vibrant, colorful one. And things I like to do in winter. And then I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite. And if you've ever watched Elf, then you know that quote. So those are so cute. And again, the smaller ones are the same designs. And then in the little packet here, we have 2 little bows. Let's show those to you a little better. 2 little bows. We have 3 little tree clips. See if you can see those. There they are. And tabs. You can always use tabs. And then this washi tape. And the washi tape, I'll show you one I've got kind of open here. Perfect colors. Absolutely love how well that matched. Absolutely perfect. So that is everything that is in the the Christmas planner add-on kit. So what I want to do is I want to show you, how you would then decorate your planner with that. So it's kind of like kicking it up a notch. Don't remember, Emerald Lagasse, right? That would be the one that said that. Anyway, so what I would do is I would take this tassel off and I would put this cute red one on. And then the pen. So I would do that, and then I would take these off. Cute little gold bow. And one thing that I would do with the little trees and the bows, I want to show you this. I would take these because I think it's cute. You can put that at the top of the clip. How cute is that? I can do it with the black one too. So I would put that little right at the top. Isn't that adorable? Then all you'd have to do is on the backs of them, cut a thin little piece of either like pattern paper, or I have glitter paper. So I would just cut a little piece of that to cover that up and then glue it together. And then that would keep it on there really well. So those would be really cute. So you can put those in there. That little guy. And then I wanted to show you one of the things, the cards that came with the kit were these cards, and then your dashboards. So what you could do with these is make a bunch of divider pages. So I would start out with, I would just take this, you just punch your holes, super, super easy. Put that on, and then I would keep this layer because I think that looks cute. So you've got kind of, you're adding dimension actually. And then you can dress up the back of this with the, let me grab them here a minute. You're dressing up the back, you could dress up the back of these with any of these cards. So these are really, really cute. And I know I keep saying that word, but they are. I liked this one the best. So what I would probably do, I would take that one, I would adhere that down, and then I thought the little snowflake stickers. So I would take those and then I would scatter them across the page, and that would be a really cute way to decorate the back of that. So that's another way to use the stuff that came in that one. The other thing that I would do, because this is an A5 kit, so I'm using just the dashboards or the A5 size dashboards, I'm left with the smaller sized ones. So what do you do with those? Well, cute thing that you can do is make a bookmark or a page divider. So what I did is I just took two of them, cut them down a little bit on the width. I kept the length the same. Just cut them down a little bit on the width, sandwiched them together, rounded the corners, punched the holes. Then all you've got to do is take your sticker sheet and pick out one of these that you like. And I'm kind of digging this one. And just put that across the top. Let's do it this way. And now you have, cute, actually we'll go one over. Yeah. So now you have a little bookmark. How cute is that? The other thing you can do with these that I do quite often is I'll take some of my Post-its and I'll keep them on that too. So you can keep some Post-its handy. So there's my bookmark. Put the stickers back in. And of course you can store all of your stickers in the pocket. Let me grab a couple of those. So got lots and lots of stickers to do your decorating with. Oh, there they are. Sorry. Lots of stickers. You can decorate all of your pages. You can use all those stickers to decorate the back of your dashboards along with the journal cards. And then the other thing that you can do, so you've got you're all set up. I wanted to show a couple of other things that you can do with this. I wanted to also show this is our Daisy Dory, which is like a traveler's notebook. So I wanted to show those a little bit close up because I don't think that anybody's shown those on video yet. But these are some of the pages. And Arlie does a great job of mixing all the different types of pages. It just depends on what you want to use it for. There's kind of a page for anything. There's a page for a week in review. There's pages for journaling. There's pages if you wanted to just do like an art page. It's real blank. So it really kind of fits anybody's style. A couple more little kitties, more blank pages. Wish list, which is really cute. You could have your kids fill that out. That would be fun. So there's our little kitty in a box again. And then the back page, which is really pretty. Together's a beautiful place to be. And then she took the triangles and made like a little Christmas tree out of it. So that's really cute. And that would actually fit right in here if you wanted to have both. And then one other thing that is not part of any of the kits, but most of us all have some patterned paper laying around, and I thought it would be fun to make a pocket page. So what I did is I took a piece of 12 by 12 pattern paper, and I just cut two pieces that are the size of my pages and just sandwiched them together. Okay, I'll have to punch holes with it when I'm done later. And then you cut another piece of coordinating pattern paper. This is about 6 1/4 inches tall. And then you wrap it around, and then you trim off this excess on the side. And then once you trim off that excess, then you figure out how deep you want your pocket, how slanted. You can have your pocket straight across, you can have it slanted. So you figure out, you make a mark here and here, and then you just trim that straight off. And that would look like this. So this is what I did. I wanted an angled pocket. So I trimmed that off. So now I'm left with this piece. And this piece I'm going to put on just like that. So now I have this cute little pocket. What I'll do is, I think I'm going to actually stitch, because I think it would be fun to have some machine stitching. You could just use double-sided tape, strong adhesive. You could even staple this a little bit, like along the bottom, and figure out where your holes are going to be, and staple around those if you wanted it to be extra strong. But I think the sewing is going to be fun, so I'm just going to kind of sew up here and along here, and then I'll have a cute pocket front and back. Hole punch that, and it will fit in fine, just like that. So that I'm going to put in here somewhere. So that is a cute little thing, and you can do that any month. Everybody's got paper laying around. So what I also wanted to show you is that, I mean, we've put a ton of stuff in here. We've put a ton of stuff in here, and it still closes just fine. So you can look at how thick that is. Look at all those goodies. So I wanted to present to you the Carpe Diem planners. We will be carrying these, and I wanted you to see how easy it is to dress them up with our kits and how beautifully our pages fit in these planners. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.